Okay, this is Zach Attack Live, and maybe it's April 20, maybe it's April 24th, I think. I'm going to go with that, April 24th. The reason why I'm giving you the dates is because we're going to be doing the garden diary. So you can see at each stage, each week of every month, it developing, and the nature's algorithm, the algorithmic. Uh, we're doing a permacultural uh, situation, so we are uh, following nature's algorithm rather than doing any other. Anyways, that's the science behind this food production and this and the whole property. The whole property is a permacultural um, project. Uh, and repurposing, and so anyways, this is the diaries. It'll be the diary. So I'll call it just garden. Uh, Garden yoga. How about gardening yoga? Right? Something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyways, gotcha. Coming down to the garden. I guess we really kind of started it right out of the stable. Coming out. We came out shooting. We came out running. In the beginning of May, like May 1st. Oh, not April, May, January, February, March. Yeah. So yeah, it was like mid-March. We just launched into this garden project because we wanted to grow. We wanted the house to produce our food. So we want our house to pay all the bills, pay for itself, and produce our food. And if you do it permaculturally, there's no really a lot of work in it. You just kind of set it, and then nature just takes its course, and you get all your food going. So that is the motivation there, and there's the house. It's a cool house, and it's our dream come true, and the whole property is a permacultural experiment. Use it. Anyways, don't need to go on about it. You'll get the idea as the videos go on. Anyways, let me stand over here. You can see there. I think I got almost all the beds in this shot here. Go a little higher. All right, there we go. And let me see. All right, so right directly behind me is the first bed we started. And we'll go in there and I'll show you that. So we've got one, second bed is right there, two, third bed is over there, three, and the fourth bed is over there, number four. It doesn't have dirt in it yet, and it doesn't have the sides. See these slides, the sides over here? That doesn't have that in there yet, so I'm building that now. And I'll probably get 2 more beds over there by the way those blue tarps are over there. And we'll get it's like 6 beds here, and then we got these buckets over here and back over here of tomatoes, and anyways, you'll see them go. So anyways, that's what this is, the diary of that, April 24th. Well, I said April 23rd, but let's go with April 24th. Who cares? And so it'll be interesting to see where this all ends up on November 1st. Let's say, and see that'll be most of our a lot of this harvest will be done, and we will have our fall garden in full swing too. So we came in. So that's how many weeks now? So it's March, April. I'd say 6 weeks. 6 weeks This is our fruit of our labor of 6 weeks. These 4 beds here. These 2 are growing stuff. Or actually, all 3 are growing stuff over there, and this one will be probably starting to sprout some sprouts and stuff. Probably like in another week after we get all the soil in, and some of those sprouts are. We have starters that are going to go in there, so it'll be quick. Anyways, I brought you down here to show you this level because you can see where, I'm going to be digging it out, all this area here, and from the, if you can see, there you go. I'm going to dig it out, and like over here, you can see that I've dug in, and I have a grade on there, and that makes so you go up that way, and that's the next level. So come down to this level. This is terraced, and this is just shovel with a shovel. You can do it too. It's a lot of work, but it's easy work, and it's better design. So this terracing design is Mayan, it's ancient, and it's the smartest design. That's why it's used, because it manages water, and it manages. It's a permacultural setup, so you're managing the water, and I'll give you the 3 rules of that. So I wanted to show you the level. So let's say up there, the top level of the house, like the top of the pyramid, of this pyramid, Earthworks pyramid mound that we're building. Then you see the bags there, the earth bags. So those are just the stuff we're digging up here. There's clay and stuff like that. We're just digging it up, putting it in these bags, folding the bags into bricks, and then stacking those bricks and making that wall up there. So it's terracing. So what terracing does is something great. It's not only a great design to have, to be functional and, build structures on and, navigate on. It manages water. So the 4 rules of water is direct the water, slow the water down, spread the water, and sink the water. So those are we're on a grade. So at every grade, if you terrace every grade, you turn every terrace into a water filtration system. You can filter water in a series of ponds down. So you're managing the water, right? Here's the other. See, kind of here is what it looked like before. It's just going. This keeps going downward, down to the bottom of the holler. So you can see we're at the bottom of a holler, and that's where our property kind of goes into. So we have a dry creek that causes a lot of damage when it cranks when it rains too much. And there you go. So you can see that we're at the bottom of a holler, and that's the very bottom of the holler at the very tip of our property, right there. So it's going down. Anyways, you can see here that we dig down again. There we go. That's it. Yeah, see, this is a layer. I don't know if I can get a good angle for you. There we go. All right, here's this side here where these rocks are. It's going downward. This side we created another tier, right here, another terrace. So this catches the water, right, that comes down, or from the sky or from wherever, because everything is a little slightly sloped. So the water comes down on this tier, right? So the water slows. It catches the water, the terrace. It slows the water down. It spreads the water, and then it sinks the water. So then the water is going into the earth here and feeding all the trees. This beautiful tree right here, this tulip poplar. And it's feeding all these trees instead of running off and carving everything out. So that's why we're terracing. We're terracing, and the terracing is permanent. Once you start terracing, everything starts to the plants, the roots, everything grows in that terrace form, and it has you manage your water, harvest the water. You know, we get the water off the roof into rain barrels through the gutters, so we're harvesting the water that way. And we'll be doing that also with the terracing too. We're going to create a sort of aqueduct irrigation type system, moving the water around to places that we want, and have a series of ponds. There'll be ponds on every terrace. And again, that's part of the permacultural system. The ponds, you know, handle the mosquitoes. They're part of the balance. They're part of the balance of, we live on a river, so we have a river ecosystem. So we're going to be doing a lot of water and plants that are indigenous to this part, the French Broad River. And there we go. We are 6 weeks in to this whole project here, and I will be glad to keep you abreast of it and show you the developments of it all. And our goal is not to spend one penny, but repurpose everything from wherever we can. We have a whole forest here that's our properties on, that we can that we custodian. Here it's at Richmond Park. Anyways, here we go. We've got some great looking. There we are. Look at that, huh? That's sweet. Got some good romaine there. Got some tomato plants right here. Here's another lettuce type leafy plant. Here we got tomato, which will go up this trellis. And the rest, radishes, and you know, they're not big enough yet. Yep. Then got our potatoes here. They're growing right here. I got 6 in so far. I'm going to put 6 more in there in these type of, call them like earth buckets. I dig a 5-gallon bucket hole, and then I compost it and put up different mix soils, and then put the mulch layer on top, and then I kind of did the same thing here, but I didn't have time, so I just kind of put them in as a bunch. These are potatoes here too. So yeah, I got 12 potato plants there. And then yeah, we're doing the containers. You see in these containers, you're gonna have these tomatoes crawling up these grills too. So we're gonna do vertical gardening, container gardening, and raised bed gardening, and permacultural type stuff, and wild foraging. Everything we're gonna do this year is gonna be to the goal of eating 100% from our house and property, and wild foraging as well. We may also start doing other people's yards and do sharecropping with the people. You know, do a garden in their yard, and you know, we can split the yield, and then help them have a garden that they can just start having going to. Anyways, I'm gonna keep you up to date on this, and that's what we'll be doing. So let's just, you know, I'm gonna call it gardening yoga right now, because that's what it is to me. This is all science. This is all efficiency. You know, healing yourself, your body, all your actions, and your mind, and your spirit. Garden yoga with me. So the name of this show, the name of this series we'll call Turn Off the News and Grow a Garden. Turn off the news and grow a garden with me. Yeah, I like that. Turn off the news, grow a garden with me. Stay tuned for it. So anyways, you will see the timeline of a whole cycle, and then next spring, we're going to have a whole different series of all these systems in place, and then we're going to have a whole different series of following the natural science, following nature's algorithm, and doing a permacultural, you know, sheltering. Permacultural sheltering. Anyways, have a great day, and Zektak Live saying, turn off the news and grow a garden with me. I love you.